Have you ever wondered how we learn to move? How does a toddler go from clumsy steps to a graceful run? The answer lies in motor learning, a fascinating process that involves the brain, body, and environment working in harmony to master movement. In the fascinating world of motor learning, there is a model that stands out, known as Fitts and Posner's three-stage model. This model presents motor learning as a journey, starting with the cognitive stage. In this initial stage, the learner constructs an understanding of the task, gauges abilities and task demands, and devises a rudimentary movement strategy based on previous experiences. This stage is heavy on mental activity and demands conscious attention, as movements are modified and refined during practice trials. As the learner moves on, they enter the associative stage, the second phase of motor learning. Here, the learner hones in on motor patterns, making fine adjustments as they go. A more organized spatial and temporal structure takes shape, errors dwindle, and unnecessary movements are weeded out. The performance becomes more consistent and cognitive activity lessens. The learner begins to rely less on visual feedback and more on proprioceptive feedback, the internal sense of the position and movement of the body. The final leg of this journey is the autonomous stage. Here, the learner persistently practices and fine-tunes motor patterns. The movement's spatial and temporal components become highly organized, and performance reaches a high level. Movements are largely error-free and automatic with minimal cognitive monitoring and attention. This model is further enriched by Anderson's work, which emphasizes the importance of cognitive processes in motor learning. Anderson suggests that as a learner gains expertise, their cognitive processes change from being controlled to automatic, reducing the demand on attention and cognitive resources. Contrasting this model, Gentile's two-stage process presents an alternative view. In the first stage, the learner understands the task's goal and develops a movement strategy. In the second stage, the learner refines the movement, adapting to the demands of the task and environment. Sadly, patients with brain injuries often have to relearn basic motor skills using entirely different motor control mechanisms and strategies. Impairments in motor control can influence performance and learning during the associative stage, which can be prolonged. Many patients are discharged before their skills are refined and learning is completed. Many fail to reach the autonomous stage, as evidenced by highly skilled performance. In essence, motor learning is a complex process, with stages that range from cognitive understanding to automatic execution. Fitts and Posner's model, along with Anderson's work and Gentile's two-stage process, provides a comprehensive understanding of this fascinating journey. So the next time you watch a toddler take their first steps, or an athlete perform a perfect swing, remember the intricate process of motor learning that makes it all possible.